I am Tara Klobowski with the Richland Outreach Center. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization who serves the Richland County by evaluating, organizing, and meeting the needs of the underserved to counteract disconnection from the community. I am the founder and executive director.
Found ROC, and tell us a little bit about your team.
Okay, so 8 years ago, I decided to start the organization just because here in Richland County, there's a huge need for the underserved families and children in the area. There's a lot of families that cannot afford different sports programs, just they don't participate in a lot of activities in general, just because they can't afford it, or they just don't come to different programs. So we kind of just try to counteract that by not charging for anything. So by not charging, we've kind of found that a lot of people actually come. So like by having our Christmas program, our cookie is called Cookies with Santa. We had up to 1,000 kids come to that.
That's awesome. So I know that you're really big in the community here in Mansfield, but what motivated you to start something like this?
Just by seeing the need in general. I've had people, I used to work at a cash advance, and by working at that cash advance, people were coming in and borrowing money, and by borrowing money, they were also asking me personally if they could borrow money so that way their kids could play sports because they couldn't afford it. And by seeing kids needing to play sports, be off the streets, I just put myself in action and just did it.
Okay, so this one is kind of a hard question and it really trips people up, but be as honest as possible. What motivates you to get out of bed and do what you do every morning?
The kids. So it's just a huge passion of mine, seeing the kids smiling, having fun. When you're out in public, I was out with my daughter eating one night, and I walked in the door, and this one little girl, she ran around the corner, and she's like, "Miss Tara," and she came and hugged me. Like, just things like that, knowing that you're making a difference in these kids' lives. I mean, I've had handwritten letters from them. I've had kids run up to me and thank me for saving them. I mean, kids at young ages knowing what saving them means. I mean, that's what motivates me every day.
Yeah. So I know the kids are really important to you, and you founding this whole operation, it's really amazing. But tell me a little bit more about some of the bigger things that you guys have coming up and some of the things that are in the works. We're currently at your property, and I know that a lot of people don't even know that you guys own this piece of land right here down on Wayne Street. So tell us a little bit more about your plans for this land.
Okay, so we just purchased the land, and we broke grounds. Well, we had our groundbreaking back in February. So what we're going to be doing is our building should be going up in, I want to say, 3 to 4 weeks. Over in this area, we should be having a pavilion and a community garden. We should have a fence going up with some company banners, different things like that, and a basketball court. We just are trying to have a safe space for the kids, somewhere for them to go to have extracurricular activities. We have different auctions going on right now to raise funds. The 8 years, we've never really dabbled in grants, anything like that. It's always been community support from businesses, residential households, different things like that to keep us going.
Awesome. So I know that you mentioned your fundraising efforts and the fence going up that has company banners on it and things like that. So I know that a lot of companies are going to want to reach out to be able to support you and your cause. How are we able to go about that?
Okay, so they can reach out to us on Facebook. It's just under Richland Outreach Center. They can give us a phone call, which is 419-565-0903. They can also, if they want to do a donation, they can send to P.O. Box 162, Mansfield, Ohio 44901. We also have Venmo. It's at ROC 2016.
Awesome. So I know that you had mentioned like a community garden and things like that. So how can people partake in stuff like that, or volunteer their time to help set it up and get it started, or things like that?
Okay, so on our Facebook page, we usually post different events that we're having, so they can, contact us on Facebook. Also on May 19th at Buck's Bar and Grill, we are having a meet and greet for volunteers. They can come out and kind of get an idea of who we are, what we're doing, and see where they can fit in on different things going forward.
Awesome. So is there any positions right now that you need volunteers to fill?
Right now we are forming new positions as we are growing, and we will have all of those available at the meet and greet. So we are looking for different positions, yes, but we will have those available then.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of give you the floor here for about 2 to 3 minutes and give you the opportunity to use our platform, which is fairly large here in Mansfield, to tell us about any events coming up, any causes that you guys are supporting, or how to support your cause, and anything like that. Anything that you want to speak on, you have the floor and nothing's off limits.
Okay, so I guess just a little bit more about us. What we do is we have a hygiene pantry that consists of diapers, wipes, laundry, soap, different things like that. We have sports programs, movie nights, craft nights. We just kind of get together with the kids, play with them, to keep them off the streets. We're looking to do like a after school crock pot meal thing. Every kid will get a crock pot, kind of teach them how to cook meals in that after school. Different things like that. We are looking for, as you mentioned, positions. We are looking for more men to help. We have found that more women do help than men, but we do need more men to help at the property with mowing and different things like that. So yeah, that's kind of what we are in.